Hey guys, I'm gonna try to have the video up there about the Baltimore King Scott bridge that collapsed. Guys, one thing I want to tell you is that you need to pay attention. Pay attention. Look, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the videos, to the news, to everything. The cost of eggs and things that started going up horrifically. Like if that's a word, gas, food, everything went up like year before last. We're in a recession. You may not know about it, but we are. And they kept saying things are going to get higher and higher. Then they start talking about the new COVID, and I told you about that. Then they start talking about be prepared for a cyber attack, and then they were saying because that's going to cause all the lights and things to go out like that. And then all of a sudden they start talking about resources being short, right? So let me tell you something that's very clear to see because I don't think people paying any attention. So you have a rowboat that runs into the bridge and says that it had mechanical issues, right? The lights went out. And then with the lights going out, they said they did a mayday. Okay, so I don't know how rowboats work or whatever, but I'm assuming they're trying to say the brakes went out, right? With them saying whatever happened, whatever reason this hit the bridge, right? And I need you to understand at this particular time, there were construction workers on the bridge. It was late at night. So there wasn't a lot of fatality, even though our love and prayers and condolences goes out to the ones who lost family members. What we need to understand is that because of this rowboat, and this being the ninth biggest commerce, like in and out port in the United States, right, in the world, it means that now it's going to cost a backup in rowboats and resources in the Atlantic Ocean, right? These boats and things are going to back up. Everything is going to cease. So what's going to happen is that now we don't know what resources those were, but we know that it affects all resources. So now what's going to happen? It's the very thing that they've been saying, that resources are going to be short, right? So we don't know if that means in food, if it's in retail, if it's in electronics. We don't know in what way, but we're thinking because of the size and because of the impact that it's going to be a big impact on the United States. So what does that mean? It means that as usual, things that they tell you that you hear going on, that people be trying to throw out in the atmosphere, now it has come to fruition. And what I'm trying to tell you, that everything that happened is normally man-made. Guys, this is not somebody so smart, somebody is just happened to be telling us these things are happening because it's allowed to happen and it's planned to happen, right? So the reason why that happened that way, I don't believe it, or it just happened. This is, no, this is the time now that you need to have resources in your house. This is the time that you need to have your extra food, your batteries, whatever, your plastic bags, whatever you're going to need to get through, because now the shit is about to hit the fan. Right. This is part of everything that has been going on all along. And you may be saying, okay, Dr. Michelle, you're such a conspiracist. Okay, then tell me, why is it that they can predict when a new disease is coming out? How do you do that? How are you somewhere watching the disease or watching how the earth is moving? So now this, listen, I'm telling you, it's so much more to this that's going on, and we need to open our spiritual eyes. We need to open our mouth and ask God to direct us and show us, because when you hear about these things happening, just prepare yourself and prepare your family. There are no coincidences, okay? I just wanted to let you know this was just one of the many things that's happening.